Now to continuing coverage, it was a historic day in the fight against coronavirus in Colorado. The first vaccine arriving in our state this morning before being sent to hospitals across our state, including UC Health Memorial Central. That's where you find News 5's Bill Folsom live tonight with more on what happened. Bill.
Yeah, over this week, El Paso County gets close to 6,700 doses. Well, the very first shipment arrived here today at UC Health. They got around 4,000 doses. And that is very important. They had their frontline workers stepped up very quickly. They wanted to be on the front line here to make sure people get that. It is a pivotal day for them in cutting off the pandemic. There is no shortage of people wanting to be among the first getting the vaccine. It's a big deal. A vaccine developed in less than a year is history making. It was approved on Friday, arrived today, and minutes after arrival, getting to the first people in a closely watched distribution. About 30 people this afternoon getting it here at UC Health. We talked to the very first person getting it and then several others who stepped up right after him. They say this is more than about protecting themselves. They want to be able to continue to help people who are suffering and protect other people from COVID.
As I tell the people in the emergency department, I would never ask you to do anything I wouldn't do myself. Whether it's cleaning a room, mopping a floor, grabbing lunch, and in this case, taking the vaccine. It'd be hard for me to talk to my staff, my community about this if I wasn't willing to do it myself.
I wanted to be in the first group because I feel like we're making history right now.
If one person steps up and everything comes out safe like we said it will be, everybody will be more than willing to step up and get one as well.
So these first doses go to the people working closest with COVID-19 patients. That's the emergency department, also the COVID ICU, and then people who are coming in along with those doctors and nurses and lung specialists, also the operations people who have to work in close contact. Next will be the frontline workers who also working with COVID patients, but they have less contact. Over the next 2 weeks across Colorado, there's going to be close to 100,000 doses. Reality is, that is just a small start, but a very important start for turning the tide on the pandemic. The governor, he has ordered 5.2 million doses. Before those start coming to the rest of us, it will likely be spring. Watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Bill Folsom, News 5.
Bill, real quick, this vaccine being sent all over the country, it's very important materials. What are they doing to make sure that it's safe in all of its transports?
Yeah, good question, because we learned today the National Guard was there when some of these first deliveries happened. When it goes out, there will be National Guard. There will also be law enforcement going with it, and also medical staff, because this has to be kept very cold. So it's going to be a team of people going. Very important product, valuable, scarce. They're going to be protecting it to make sure it gets to the people who need it most.
Bill, thank you.